Soul food is fried chicken. It's catfish, collard greens and cornbread, black-eyed peas, sweet potato pie, and macaroni and cheese. Yeah, that's soul food. But it's so much more than that too. When I think about soul food, I instantly think about my family and just being full. I can hear the conversations happening while plates are being fixed, the jokes and the laughs, and the gems being dropped by the older generation on those coming up. That's the real soul food. Growing up, I don't really remember a whole lot. Bits and pieces of some things here and there, but a lot of my memory before like age 10 is a little fuzzy. I was diagnosed with sleep apnea at a really young age, and that led to a lot of doctor's appointments, hospital visits for surgery, and baby medicine, so my memory isn't the most reliable. But let's start from the beginning. When I first started working on this project, I set out to express my deep appreciation I have for my family first and foremost, and for the black culture they've always so proudly displayed. I also wanted to show my admiration for the strength and the resilience my family has had over the years. But most importantly, I think what I really wanted to do was document the growth of our family and how we got to this point. Our family slogan has always been, "We've come this far by faith." And honestly, nothing is more fitting. That's just something I've been thinking about this whole time. I'm just like I said, invading your space. I've been, having cameras all in your kitchen and asking you to do interviews.
Yeah, right. What else I say? I've given my thoughts and my ideas about the family. I have no problem with that, especially when it have helped. And it have helped the family. Ferdinand Fletcher Cartwright Jr., named after my father.
And when and where were you born?
Oakland, Tennessee, August 18, 1933.
And you were there most of your life?
I lived there from 33 until 1954. 54, yeah.
And from there you came to Chicago?
Yeah, then, well, I guess I came to Chicago. My sister, my second sister, she was the oldest one of us that went to college. So she came home all for break, and she told me, said, "You're gonna have to go. So you going nowhere fast." She bought me a one-way ticket to Chicago. And I came to Chicago in 1954, July, after I got through laying by my father's crop.
And were y'all family big before the family reunion started coming together? Was it a big group of you guys?
It was, okay. It was a big family group of us, especially from my mother's side. She used to get her side of the family out like on a Sunday. She would take out one Sunday out of a year during the summer months, and she would invite all of her family. And her purpose was to let them know that she was doing okay, that she would fix dinner for them, and to show them a nice time around the house. And all of her sisters and brothers would come. That's how I remember it started. And they would come, and we would have a feast. That's what she used to call it, a feast. And I didn't, feast didn't mean very much to me then, yeah. But I just know during the time that all of her family would be there, we would have a feast, and it would last from Friday until Monday. Just everybody would be in that little house that we was in. Everybody would be in there, and her brothers, they had cars. They would be sleeping in their cars, at night. So all of the family would be together, and they seemed to be enjoying one another. We never had no problem. So I guess that's one of the things that kind of halfway stuck with me too. The aspect of food, I would have to say it came from my parent. My father was the type of person, he raised his hogs, his cattle, And don't ask me how he got them, but he got them. And he didn't mind killing a cow to keep, to feed for the feast part of it. He would kill a cow and invite all of his people, and her people too, and they would come and they would feast for the weekend.
Soul food. What do you think about?
Barbecue. Yeah, barbecue is what I think of soul food, and the things that comes along with barbecue. If I had to say soul food, I had to give the soul food a name, it would be barbecue, and that is something that we did all along. And I don't think I realized that all along, that I'm out here barbecuing, and this is something that the family is going to bring along.
Family has always been my biggest source of inspiration, in art and in life. They're 100% the reason I am who I am. My grandparents came to Chicago a long time ago with just $1 and a dream, and they really worked hard to support the family and create the togetherness that we share today. That type of determination and leadership and foresight, that's something I strive for every single day. I say it all the time that if I can be half of the man my granddaddy is, with half of the faith that he has, I know I'll be good. What do you hope that the family learned from everything that you've done and like over the years? What are you hoping that we take from that?
Exactly what you have taken, a closeness. And so far, you know what? When Leo told me the things that you all did, and it's been years ago, that you all talked about, it was amazing to me that he would consider me as a leader of the family. Because he didn't show it as a kid, and as you mentioned a few minutes ago, he had to live his life. He had to do what he had to do to get where he is now.
So when you look at the family now, when you look at everybody's little pieces, right? Because you've planted seeds and everybody kind of has their own little family, but it's always, the Cartwrights, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So when you look at the family now, how do you feel? Like, what do you feel?
I feel in one way that I have made a difference. I really do. I feel as if that I have helped the family be what I wanted the family to be. And that is quite a constellation.